early big down coming up for Team Face. It just seemed like last week they could get whatever they wanted.
This week they're having some trouble even getting the ball.
Yeah. All right, on third down, Rufio steps back, throws it short, not even close on that one. And that'll bring a fourth down. And you got to think that the pressure of Pilger's insurance agency has something to do with that pass.
Yeah, definitely. Last week, Fire wasn't rushing.
We're hearing mysterious voices. So it's going to be fourth down here, and it looks like they're going to go for it. And Whitfield has not gotten a touch yet. You got to figure that they might go to him on this big fourth down play.
I can't believe that they're going for it. Sometimes pride just says go for it, but I just really think
Rufio throws it deep. And that's a jump ball with two Pilgers defenders. And that's an incomplete pass. And I tell you exactly what you were just talking about. Maybe you should have swallowed the pride because it's now first into the 40 for Pilgers.
I'm telling you that pride will kill you.
Hey.
You have to sometimes swallow it and punt the ball off. It's early in the game. He could have took a chance and punted it off.
We're all men here. Except you.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Pride is what we do. And it gives us battle scars. So first to the 40 for Pilger's Insurance Agency with a 6-0 lead about midway through the first half. Pilger's in the backfield by himself. Here's a snap. Throws it to his... Still running.
You know, it's interesting that Pilger doesn't need anyone blocking for him because he gets the ball off so quickly that by the time the rushers get there, he's already emptied the ball off.
I actually think that if you rush Pilger, it helps because you're out of position and he can just check it down short where the defender used to be and pretty much go for a big game.
Maybe some of these teams should pick up on the fact that maybe rushing him might help.
I don't know. But it's first into the 40, first into the 20. That ball is bobbled and it's going to be incomplete. If you notice in the beginning of his offensive plays, Phil just yells out numbers. I am under the conspiracy that they mean absolutely nothing. What do you think? What do you think, Megan?
I have to agree with you. I just really don't think the numbers mean anything. It seems like the guys here are in sync so well that he doesn't need to call plays at the beginning of each drive.
Well, he should entertain the crowd by yelling out something more interesting like, what I had for lunch. Meatball sub. All right, on second down, Pilgers throws it deep. Has a man. Complete.
And they got a
touchdown.
Wow.
What a throw. Right on the money. And I'll tell you what, it is 12-0. And it's weird because I think Team Face and Fire have gone opposite roles. Last week it was Fire who couldn't get anything done. Now it's Team Face that's falling behind early. It's amazing. So they'll go for one here. No, they're going for two, I think. Yeah, they're going for two here. Make it 14-0. There it is. Oh, and he got sacked.
He got sacked. Great defense by Team Face.
They needed that one. So, 12-0. Number 3, Pilger's Insurance Agency up on Team Face.
And this game is not looking as close as it might have been predicted.
This was billed as a very, very big game. This was the game day, game of the week. This was just
everything.
Yeah. And now you figured that with Orange Cannons dropping one early, this would be a humongous game. But it just seems like Team Face doesn't match the intensity of Pilgers. And speaking of intensity, he's still running all the way up to about the 40-yard line where he's pulled around the 35. So that's a big play to get him going, hopefully.
Hopefully that'll get this offense rolling.
Yes. Many people have questioned Pilger's number 3 ranking after losing to who did they lose to earlier in the season? Orange Cannons.
Yes.
Yeah, they lost to Orange Cannons earlier this year.
I'm not sure if that loss means anything now with the Orange Cannons losing to Daredevils today.
And Pilger's beat Daredevils 2 weeks ago.
Not sure how much that means now.
So we have a mess. So Rufio on first down. Takes it, almost sacked.
And it's incomplete. Guy just couldn't keep his hands on it.
That was almost picked off.
Yes.
We have an incomplete pass on the play.
Wow.
We're now playing second down, line to gain to 40. Second down, line to gain to 40.
Russell is not cooperating. I told him to signal all flags towards this area. I'm going to see if we can get a referee that can cooperate.
See you, man.
Because he's kind of camera shy. Since he didn't even want to be on his own segment. That's another story for another time. Second into the 40 here. Rufio takes it on the option. Has a man to pitch back to. Pitches it back right before. And Rick gets right in the way of the play. He's out of the way now. It's going to be a first into the 20 for Team Face.
It looked as if whoever pitched that ball off didn't get it off quite in time. Luckily for him, he crossed the 40.
So it's going to be first into the 20 with the ball just shy of the 40. And I think this is the first time Team Face has been in Pilger's territory all game. Whitfield, once again, has not been used. Rufio, pump fakes. Got time. Not anymore. Sack right there.
Just didn't have the time. Didn't have the time.
That's got to be the major difference from this week and last week.
He had so much time.
I could throw balls back there. Okay? He had time to go to the bathroom and come back.
Second down, line to gain to 20. Second down, line to gain to 20.
Second into the 20 here. It's not, what's the weather like tonight? It's not
so much muggy as it is cold. I think we're feeling just a lot of cold air.
Yeah. And here's a quick little pitch up there. Gets space. Still running. And finally gets pulled by a swarm of Pilger defenders. Right around where the old line of scrimmage used to be.
He was doing too much east and west.
Gotta go north and south if you want to be successful in flag football.
Third down, line to gain to 20. Clock is running at a minute 20.
Wow.
And this half is just speeding by us.
It's crazy.
Timeout.
We're going to be at the 1 minute warning very soon. 10 seconds actually until it happens. So does Team Face need to score on this drive?
Definitely. If they come back, if they're coming into the next half with 0 points, I just really don't think that they're going to be able to catch up from that.
Well, there's the 1 minute warning. And Team Face will have a big third down into the 20 here. Rufio takes the snap. Rolls to his left. Throws it down. There's another check down. There's a pitch. Still running. Finally brought down at around the 35-yard line, actually.
For some reason, this game, he's really not utilizing
Well,
midfield on this game.
he's not throwing it down the field. I've only seen him throw it down the field once. Last week, they were just bombing it down the field, it seemed like, on every play. And they are letting the clock run here. These game of the weeks are getting shorter and shorter, it seems like.
It's because we're talking the whole time.
So a big fourth down into the 20 here for Rufio and Team Face as they look to get on the board. Rufio takes a snap. Nothing there. Rolls to his left. Throws it downfield. Witt has it.
Has finally utilized Witt and has converted a first down.
That's a big play. As they get the ball, that gets the ball down to about the 10-yard line, and it'll be first into the goal line. I'll tell you what, Team Face lost a lot of time there on that fourth down play. We'll see if it comes back to bite them. Wow. Team Face takes a timeout, and I tell you, 6 seconds remains on the clock. So it's about 1 or 2 plays to the end zone for them.
I think maybe he should have called the timeout right immediately after Witt caught the ball.
Well, I mean, you don't want to give Pilgers the ball back with time because they can score real quickly. But still, you want to preserve a little time for your offense. I don't think they had faith that they would get the fourth down there. But they did. So it's going to